My wife is in the hospital tonight. She is pregnant. In fact, we only have a week to go. Maybe. And the baby's heart rate wasn't as high as they were hoping, so she has to do tests. As such, and because of coronavirus restrictions, I'm pretty much only allowed an hour a day there, so I figure why not do a stream. Test results are coming back good, though, so that's good. Hello, hi Skyward. Um, so whenever I do these things, sometimes I have problems because I can't pay attention to the questions. So I'm gonna make a Google form real quick because sometimes questions just get lost in chat or whatever. I'm gonna make a Google form. Hypnospace Q&A. Sure. Alright, I think we good. Alright, I'm gonna have to shorten this even more. This URL because it's kind of big. That's too big. But if you want to start, if you have any questions, don't just feel like you have to put something in there now. Though we have the whole stream, so if you don't have any questions right now, you can just wait. But if you do have any questions, then put them there. I'm gonna try to find something to further shorten the URL because that is really long. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so let's duplicate this. How do you duplicate? I'm so bad at computers. So I have something on my clip here. I'll paste it here. That's a very. I think that's decent. Oh yeah, I could have used Bitly. Oh well. Is there a 15-second delay on the stream, or? All right, hold on a second. But it's not too bad of a delay, right? Or Q&A URL. It changed both. Okay. Anyway. All right. Hey, folks in the chat, if you will, maybe don't go hog wild, but copy and paste that URL when it's appropriate, or because I'll keep it on my clipboard. But hey, mini rop. How do you say your name? Rop? Mini rop. Hello, plankst. I wonder if streamers get really good at pronouncing things in strange tongues. Oh, hey, Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan is working on a mod. Maybe multiple? I don't know. But one main mod, I guess. Called, Hypnospace City? What is it called? Oh, yes. Xavier. I always get his... Nelson. I'll call him Nelson. Is working on this game called An Airport for Aliens Currently Run by Dogs. If this premise sounds interesting to you, you should check it out. He's a big reason I think Hypnospace was successful. Hypnocities, that's right. Sorry. So I'm finishing my pizza. Quiche. This is kind of blocking stuff. I'll put it down yonder. And move the... I don't need this fancy graphic, do I? This, Quiche Xalavier. Alright, let me get rid of my little logo here. There. Don't need it. Alright, let me get that music off. Can you even hear the music? Oh no, I muted it. Okay. So, let's get going here. Okay, I have butt fart. Alright, I'll start a new game here. Alright. If you're just joining us... Oh, first, let's get my vocals. Yeah, I guess they're vocals. My voice mixed. The music? Is it overpowering me right now? Or should the music come up a little bit? Because I like the music. So I want it to be as loud as possible without me being drowned out. It's good. Okay. Good. Very good. Alright. Alright, and farts are sure.
And fartser.
I'll just not talk over Carl's page. Thanks, Adrian, for the name suggestion. If anyone has a last name, I'll put that in there. Like, you know, Enforcer Anderson. But not Anderson, that's boring. Alright, hold on, I gotta, I'm looking at the questions right now. Okay. So, I'll just get started here. Dang it, I got it, made it go away. Int fart sir. Alright, I gotta tab over and look at last names. Int fart sir. Merchant. Butt fart. Jones. Alright, I'll do butt fart. Come on. Let's see if there's one that just blows it away. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ewoks Kick, for linking that. All right.
And farts or butt fart.
Sounds like he's saying ant farts her, but that's fine. That is fine. One sec. So my wife got results back and she got very good results from her tests at the hospital, so that's very good. Yay! Okay. If anyone's just joining, my wife is about a week away from having a baby. So, there were some issues they were looking into, but it looks good. That's where I just was about an hour ago at the hospital. Because of coronavirus, I am not allowed to go hang out there much. So, I'm here streaming with you fine folks. I am Jay Tholen Jr. If I named this kid Jay, it would be Jay the Third. But, spoilers, I'm not. Okay. So, I'm going to do one more tweet here. Let's see. This is now. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm naming my kid Infartzer. Exactly. So I already had a question. Here. Okay. Two people asked, what is your kid's name gonna be? And also, someone else asked, what names do you have in mind for your baby? That is top secret. And only four people know. And only two of those people know because I accidentally told them. Like an idiot. So only me and my wife know. And then when the little dude comes out, then we will reveal that. But you know, just want to avoid opinions from, I don't know, family or friends or or like a gift with like the baby name put on it. We kind of wish we didn't reveal that it was a little boy, even because, you know, now we're probably gonna get gifts with like construction workers and I don't know, manly stuff. You know, tractors. I don't know. What do you get, baby boys? But I would prefer to you know, this is gonna make me sound bad, but I would prefer to curate this a little bit and not have him wear like I'm daddy's son and I'm gonna be sexy to all the women type of shirts, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start the intro here.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination. Your hard work. And now, with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the time to make it a reality. Witness the dawning of a new world, where sleep time is no longer downtime. It's where the future is built. A future built by you. Hypnospace.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
Okay. Where do you start with that thing? Okay, so what I'll do is play and talk a little bit about the game and then address some of the questions. I'll stagger it. But so this intro, I say this a lot. So if you've heard me talk yet, then you've probably heard me say it, but a lot of this game was not so much trying to reproduce the experience of what it was really like to be on the web in that day, or even the feeling of it, not like, let alone accuracy. Sometimes it's funny, we get Steam reviews of people saying like, this isn't accurate, you guys are all, who said, I don't know, they list all of the things that are inaccurate, and I'm like, of course it's not accurate. If you want accuracy, just go to the Internet Archive and go, you know, browse the Internet Archive. Why would I remake that? So I think what we were trying to do, or at least what I was trying to do, especially with this intro video with like these dudes flying around, is recreate the feeling that I had before I had access to the internet, maybe from 1994 when the web sort of took off until 1999 when we finally got the internet. You know, I read magazines about it, and at our school they started incorporating it into the curriculum a little bit. I went to the Goosebumps website in the mid 90s. That was mind blowing. But also just seeing it on TV, seeing like marketing for the web, new .com startups with like, you know, 3D things to help, visualizations or metaphors to help people understand what it is. So of course the metaphor of the information superhighway is one popular one, and they show a bunch of cars on the 3D cars going down the highway, or like just people flying through tubes in the internet. Oh, I'm flying to Australia and talking to someone about koalas in Australia from my living room, or you know. So but this, you know, I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the 90s, those ages, and like it's just blew my mind. It was like magical, you know. I was thinking when I finally got on the internet it would be like maybe those commercials. And it wasn't really. And in that way, it was a little disappointing at the very beginning. But then I acclimated, and it became magical in its own way, I guess. But that feeling, yeah, and the CDs. Adrian brought up CD-ROM, multimedia. That's also a big influence. Like those always had these full motion video introductions that were just trying to blow your socks off with the audio and the video because that was a relatively new thing on computers. So it was very novel, and that had that effect on me too. You kind of, especially when you're young, you don't know where the possibility space ends. You don't know where the boundaries are to this, especially before you even have a computer. All you have is like what you see on TV about it. There's a show called Net Cafe and Computer Chronicles, and you can see little clips, and they of course show you the most exciting or best parts of it there, not all the like the trudgery or but it's just messed with my imagination. I remember drawing websites on notebook paper, or like when we did get a computer, but before the internet, I made websites in Microsoft Paint. Websites.
Hello, and farts are but fart.
Thank you for volunteering to help keep our wonderful community of Hypnospace citizens safe.
Hypno-S Enforcer Edition is different from the standard version of Hypno-S in several key areas.
This tutorial will guide you through everything you need to know to best serve your fellow Hypnospace citizens and earn HypnoCoin along the way. Let's do this.
Yeah, SpriteClad also used to draw computer UIs. Yeah, I did that, but in '97 we got a computer. My parents actually took out a loan to get this computer from Best Buy because I just would not stop begging them. It was the thing I wanted the most in the world. I kind of stopped caring about video games. I just wanted to get on the web. And so they took out a loan, a small loan from the bank to get me this computer. And then they didn't realize that it was going to cost money, extra money to get on the internet. So I had no internet until 2 years later, which killed me. I was so excited. But no, had to wait 2 more years. Though we did get free email through like a free service, but that wasn't that great, really. I mean,
I'm bored.
And we kind of were rural and kind of a lot of rednecks, sort of country folk. So people weren't really online much. I didn't know anyone with an email address. So who's going to email me? Especially in the 90s. I'm just a little dude. Yeah, my first one was a Packard Bell as well. 1997. I think it had 24 megabytes of RAM. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the questions here. Okay, what is your kid's name going to be? Going to cross that one out because I already addressed it. There's a question that says, can you tell us a bit about how you assembled all the music in the game? Which I will say for a little later, because I think that's going to take getting into the game. It's more involved, I think, so I will highlight it, though. And then we have, are there secrets the community hasn't found yet? Maybe I think there are secrets that the community has not found yet, I think. But that's because Plus has just come out, and I haven't buried any of these secrets super deeply. So the harder to find ones are still, I think, from the original game, and I think most people have found those. Though I'm not going to say what they are. Like, there's some that aren't super popular, but I think people have found them. So, I will cross that one out. So I'm gonna get started on this and go through this, and then I'll answer a few more of these questions. I will address all of them. There's one about maybe being a getting into 3D animation and stuff. Okay, I'll address this question now. Okay, we have this question here. Let me, here, let me go back to the lobby.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
We'll do the tutorial later, but okay.
Important message received from Merchant Soft.
So, here's a question.
Important message received from Dispatch. Why is there a picture of an anime girl in the game files?
Alright, now, someone in the chat, actually, if they are still there, can answer this for you. However, I will go ahead and tell you right now. I don't know if I have access to it quite yet, but let's see. All right, cool. So, right before the game came out, we had a Discord community who were involved in an alternate reality game. Is that what you call it? ARG and ARG? Is it alternate reality? I forgot. I think so. And I've been calling it an ARG so long that I forgot what it stands for. So, anyway. Hey, DJF, how you doing? And a reward for, I think, I don't remember what you had to do for your reward, but you could make pages or songs, and then we would put them in the game. Hey, you can't be bored. I'm talking. Okay, and so, and this could have actually gotten us in a lot of trouble because there's this anime. Now, if you'll notice, we changed them. Originally, these were characters who were copywritten. And enjoy this page. I gotta answer this call. Hey, dear. A new development. Okay, should I mute my stream microphone? It doesn't matter if they hear. Okay, go ahead. No, you're not on speaker, but they'll hear me. Oh. Okay. That'll be so do I do anything right now? Okay, and so tomorrow I get ready and come to the hospital when? Morning. But I should prepare, right? Like all the stuff on the list. When it's gonna happen. So I should do everything that I could possibly do on the list, and then just wait and hang out.
Farts or butt fart.
And I guess go to school on Monday if need be. Oh, then they would. Okay. Okay, so are they starting the process tonight? They're starting the process tomorrow. And then it could take 24, 48 hours. Wow! Yay! Okay. Hey! I'm gonna have a son maybe tomorrow or the day after, everybody. Cool. Yeah. Everyone's congratulating us on the stream. I don't know what's bad luck. It's not bad luck to be congratulated on a Twitch stream, is it? Oh. Well, yeah. Thanks, folks. It's not bad luck. You guys are nice. Anyway. Wow, that's really cool. I'm looking forward to it. Well, let me know if you want me to bring you some yummy food tomorrow. So you don't gotta eat that prison food over there. Anyway. Okay. Yay. Katie, do you want me to stop my stream and then talk to you more and then just resume it later? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Well then I'll call you back after the stream then, and we can talk a little more if you want, or you can listen to your audiobook and crochet. Okay. All right. All right. Love you, dear. Bye. Well, that's some nice music to find that out too. So, my wife is a relatively small person, and this baby is a big baby. So they want to induce and start the process. So that means within 24 to 48 hours, then I'll have to get my butt over there, but not tonight. And she said just keep going because she's got to call a bunch of people. So, cool. But yes, so the answer of why there's anime pictures in the game files is because of some Discord tomfoolery. And I think Mike, our coder, or I forgot who, or did someone in the Discord redo these so they're slightly less infringing? But you can probably still tell. Thanks. She's been in the hospital 2 days now. But yeah, so yeah, there's other Discord pages from Discord folks. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, so this is in the game though. If you search Discord, you can find all these pages, pages by the Discord people. Let's look in the. Okay, so wow, that's pretty cool, huh? Anyway, okay, so let me look in the thing here. Okay, so someone actually asked, what denomination of Christianity do you follow, if any? Well, not quite on topic, but it is kind of on topic because I'm a Christian. It's like the ideological foundation of everything I do. So as such, it's foundational to this game. My ideological and spiritual and religious beliefs inform how I see humans, for example. And so, it's really important to me to not make any of these characters like a one-off joke, because people are made in the image of God, I think. And so you have to show, okay, yeah, they have some silly things about them, but this isn't a valuable person, and maybe they're acting like a jerk on the internet, or maybe they're silly, or their art is bad, but they're infinitely complex. It really messes up my monologue. Anyway, but they're infinitely complex, and everyone's inner world is like very, I think, interesting if you get to know them, even if you don't think they're interesting on the outside. So that foundation that everyone is created in the image of God and they should be treated as such is central to, like, when I'm deciding how to write a character, is central to that. So, but I don't know what denomination I am really. I don't know. It's hard to say. I probably don't qualify for any denomination. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that answers that adequately. I often think that it's maybe foolish to like with any certainty say I'm part of this denomination. Maybe not, because I think we are all like super wrong about all kinds of stuff. And then whenever, whether you believe this or not, whenever you reach the afterlife, you'll realize, I think we'll all realize we were all wrong about lots of stuff. So there's no point in like, splitting hairs, as they say, and picking this one specific set of orthodoxies to abide by or whatever. So, okay, enough of that. Thanks for asking, though. We have a question. Okay, so slight spoilers, but Zane in the newest update has a hacker log. And the question is does the binary in Zane's hacker log translate to anything? You can find this. It's not public. You have to dig to find where he put it. And no, it's just Zane mashing zeros and ones as he would to try to look cool. It means nothing. And I just sat here like a silly boy pushing 0 and 1 a lot while I made that Zane's hacker log. Yeah, so all right, so I guess I will I'll see if there's any broader queries here that I could cover. Was Hypnospace Outlaw made in Unity? No, it was made in Construct 2, which, if you're familiar with Click and Play or the Games Factory or Multimedia Fusion or Click Team Fusion or even Game Maker to some degree, Construct 2 and is similar to those. It's a relatively accessible, easy to get started 2D game engine. I don't suggest it if you ever want to port anywhere, and also I don't suggest it if you ever want to localize or translate your game. Then just use something else and save yourself a lot of time and difficulty. Anyway.
I'm bored.
All right, dude. We're getting to it. We're gonna get to the game. So, so I don't want to just sit on one page and just yap all day. So should I just start playing and then talk about stuff? Or would you guys prefer to hear more questions? I don't know. I think I'll just get started and I will look at the questions in maybe like 15 or 20 more minutes because I haven't really started on the game. Yeah, there was a prototype in Click Team Fusion. So I will delete this. Oh yeah, that's a fun tip. If you double click a thing, let's see what he says.
GDMFKGMLFKGD.
Sounds like a swear. But if you double click, then it will clear it. Yeah, I think Game Maker is probably, sorry if you're listening to this and you work on Construct, but I think Game Maker is much more solid than Construct. I worked a lot in Construct and Click Team Fusion, And I love ClickTeam as a company, but I think out of those 2D engines, I think Game Maker is probably the one to go with for most projects now. They're just, maybe it's because they have the most, unfortunately, the most money to improve their engine, but they're not so big that they have become like a Unity, which is just kind of like a Medusa um, game engine that doesn't have a good an idea of where it wants to go or who it's for. Yeah, let's see here. See. Oh yeah, you know what, DJF? DJF asked, can you add a cheat code so we can jump around without having to replay in full? There was going to be a mode in BIOS, which, if you're unaware, if you log out, click this, then you have some extra options. No, we never added it. It would have gone here. But we were going to make a mode that's just explore mode or something like that, and it just opens everything up. And spoilers, cover your ears if you have not played a bit into the game. I'm gonna spoil. This is Q&A, so I'm gonna spoil, just so you know. I should add that, actually. Here, let's add that. Okay, I'll add spoilers. But our Hypnospace archival project that allows you to jump between the different dates at the end of the game. You can jump between the 3 time periods of that the game is set in, and see the changes in the pages. We were gonna make that accessible also, so you could just go and explore if you wanted. But really, I was afraid that people would just click that, and then unless I think it takes like similar to maybe like a movie or I don't know, a musical or something, or a book. I think it takes some kind of sequential revelation of information for people to begin to even care about any of this stuff. So if we just put it all out there and it's a giant list of websites, it just looks like, what's the point? And like, to me, that's pretty exciting. But I think most people, if they enabled that and then played, I think wouldn't get much out of it without the structure of maybe getting to know some of the characters through the messages they send you and some of the interactions that you have with them. That provides some context for the whole. And I think just opening it up at the beginning could be pretty risky, though maybe we'll still add that. Or like you said, a cheat code, so it's not immediately accessible. Yeah, I don't know if the BIOS is in console because it's mostly stuff for PC configurations. Like, there's this thing if you have slowdown on your computer. If you have a laptop and you have slowdown, go to your graphics card settings and make the executable run on performance mode. That helps a lot. But also, there's this audio memory management that we had to add because there's an audio leak in Construct 2. And that's the only way to fix it. And if you enable this, it will cut off audio unpleasantly at times, and it doesn't sound that great, but it will make the game run, I think, a bit faster if you have any slowdown. So that's a tip for you. Yeah, we could maybe add it as a console command, perhaps. Yeah, so this Hippie only pulls the voice from your operating system. So on Mac, there's like a million options. On Windows, there's sometimes one, sometimes two. And on Switch, we had to, the people who helped us port Radalaika games, I think is how you say it, they had to find their own solution for it. And I think it was like an open source voice or something like that. And so that's why there's only one voice on consoles, because normally it just pulls from Windows or Mac. So, yeah, I mean, once you complete the game, it is open to you. But yeah, maybe we should allow that. Like once you complete it, then you have a button that for new saves. It's just like sandbox mode. So I'm gonna start with the tutorial, cause tutorials. I was so hesitant to put a tutorial in this game. I normally do not like tutorials, and I don't think that's unique. I think a lot of people complain about tutorials, but just watching people play, it became evident that we needed it. And it went through a few iterations. It looked completely different
to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training
earlier on. And the little walking through the HSPD, I don't know, building is something that I made before I added this little world that you go into. So it's kind of funny to me that, okay, you walk in the HSPD building and then you walk to this door to presumably another room and you open it and now you're outside again. Maybe it's a fake set or something. I don't know. It doesn't need to make sense. But it's pretty funny. And maybe it's true to like the weird idiosyncrasies of multimedia CD-ROM stuff. But so yeah, the sound at the beginning of this mixes Windows 95 startup sound and the Windows 98 startup sound and one of the Mac startup sounds and the little, I guess it's flute instrument that I put over the top. It might be a Mellotron flute sound, but that flute sound, it was just mine. But underneath the chords and stuff are all from cribbed from the Windows 95 and 98 and maybe XP even, if you listen.
Thank you for volunteering.
But they were so heavily manipulated that I don't think there's any risk of getting into trouble for that. So, yeah, maybe Windows 2000. I don't remember what samples I used, but they're pretty heavily manipulated. So, I'll play this first section here.
Direct your attention to the top of your desktop, and you'll notice the HypnoS info bar.
Okay. So, one note is how she says, direct your attention to the top of your desktop. We originally had her say to the top of your viewport, and instead of desktop, I was going to call this the viewport because I wanted to go all in on the alternate universe and no, desktop is too much Windows. It has to be its own thing. And then Mike, the coder, made me realize that I think most people would have been very confused if every single phrase in the game was not what you're used to, and very annoying because, you know, you have to have some point of reference at some point. And I think desktop is ubiquitous enough now. Everyone knows what desktop is, but I just really wanted it to be other. I didn't want it to be, you know, I wanted it to be its own world, you know, but I acquiesced to this one, and we just called it desktop because that was kind of too much, I think.
From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
the settings menu.
The tutorial voice? Who was that? Okay, cover your ears, everybody. to the settings menu. Wait.
The quick switcher.
The quick switcher. I don't know. It was me. I think my voice is a little compromised right now, so I don't sound quite the same, but it was me. So this weird voiceover change.
Direct your
So
attention to the
I'll
top
play
of
it
your
again.
desktop, and you'll notice the HypnoS info bar. From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
The settings.
So we originally had a different design for this. It didn't have the same amount of buttons. I don't think we call it the app menu. I didn't even want to call it that. I don't think I wanted to call it something entirely different. But app menu's fine. And we didn't have this, maybe? And I don't even think we had the No, we did have this. We didn't have the settings button. It was only the settings icon. So, we had the voice actress. It was only a week or two. No, maybe a few weeks before launch. And I didn't have time to have her re-record her lines. So I'm like, oh my gosh. We have this old video with this old UI in here. What do we do? So then I originally was going to make it Hippie's voice. Reading all these other things. And it just wasn't working. It just didn't sound that great. And you know, Hippie's voice is different on every operating system. So it would have been really super strange for him to read all of it. So then I just decided to do the swallowing the mic thing, you know.
Menu. The quick switcher.
And I think it's in the spirit of the game to have something like that.
The application menu.
And yeah, Control Tab, I think.
The current date and
We'll
time.
open that
The
and then
coin balance. The restart and log off buttons. Make sure to
click the log off button
to save your progress
and safely exit HypnoS. Anyway, but so yeah, that's a thing. Like if you hit Control Tab and then push up and down when you hit enter, then or when you hit enter, it'll so you can get around pretty quick that way. Or Control Q. Control Q Alt tabs through everything. Wait, does Control Shift Q work? Control Shift Q reverse? Yeah, Control Shift Q reverse tabs through everything. So there's a tip for you. I didn't even know he added the reverse, but of course he did. Control D shows desktop. Oh, and gets rid of all windows.
D. Maybe D hit M.
No.
Maybe D hit
Oh, come on.
Maybe D hit him.
There we go. Maybe D hit him. Anyway. Yeah, maybe we should have included the hotkeys as tooltips. I do not know. Yeah, every game does that. And one useful thing is in everyone's favorite. If you hit Control H, you just go home again. That's very useful. I mean, of course you can click that, but why would you do that? You just hit Control H. So if you're deep in the web, backspace goes back. Yeah. Yeah, but there might be a forward, but I don't remember what it is. So what else? Is there anything else interesting in this
Direct
tutorial?
your
I'm not
attention
gonna.
to the top.
No, be
Hippie,
quiet.
also known as the Hypnospace Intelligent Intermediate. Thank you.
Okay, so this is one thing.
The Cases tab opens as a database of all cases you've accepted. Most of your time will be spent on cases assigned to you by an HSPD dispatch agent. Cases are generated in response to complaints from Hypnospace citizens or leads from the Hypnospace security team.
Once a violation has been found, the offending citizen's name will be listed here. Click to jump to the page where the violation.
So this voice is the voice of Roddy, one of the in-game characters. He's not an intern though. He's like a coder. But this wasn't lore, but I like it as lore now. That the person who went through this just was going through this work so quickly and didn't care, that they're just like, yeah, whoever re-record. But it also is true that Merchant Soft, other than like 6 or 7 people, are all unpaid or very little paid interns, low paid. How do you say that? Not very well paid interns, who are hoping to get in on this big, new wave of fun internet stuff.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
There's all these stories about like Google or maybe Amazon or a lot of these .com companies that survived, where the first 100 employees are all now very rich. And I think some of those early interns were just kind of hoping to ride that. So Merchant Soft was able to take advantage of them. But yeah, I just did that. I just added that intern note before I decided to like even make a joke out of it or make it be Roddy's voice. So. Okay. So, let me go look. I'm not going to do more of the tutorial. It's, I don't think, unless anyone has questions about it. But I'm going to go here. So, here, I have them somewhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to find the original colorings. So enjoy this music. Okay, I got a bunch of books. Hold on a second. Let me mute that. Okay, I have a bunch of books that I looked at. And you know what's really good right now it might not be much longer, but on used bookstores online, not even just Amazon, like all of them, you can find these. Let me make me bigger. Hold on a second. Add camera, another me. Cam big. Yes. Okay. Alright, well maybe I can't add 2 of me. Okay, whatever. I'll just make me big. So, me. Hey everybody. So, am I big enough? I'm on the internet now, literally. Anyway. So these books are so cheap. Okay, so this one, maybe, did someone send this to me? Someone sent me this one on Twitter. Someone saw this and sent this to me because they thought of me. Very nice. I'm on it. I'm on it now. I'm getting messages. Hold on, I gotta check. Alright, so this is a really cool book though. Multimedia graphics. And it has a bunch of, unfortunately not very high res, but pictures of like stuff people were doing in the day. Like art projects, but also CD-ROM, mostly CD-ROM projects. Oh yeah, here's The Residents. Does anybody know The Residents? This music group? They had like a CD-ROM, Bad Day at the Midway. Very cool. But this in particular, like, really had an impact on me. I don't know. All these sort of, early Photoshop jobs. There was no accounting for taste, which I say in the most positive way one could possibly mean that, because people didn't know, like, any mishmash of real photos together looked like amazing to everybody. So that was very, I don't know, freeing, because I could just get it. And this game is so low resolution that I can just Photoshop it. Like, what's his name? Here, let's find him. Let's get back to the internet here. Here. If you go to BIOS and enable console, let me make me smaller. I'm too big. But I have a lot of these books, like this one. And of course. But lots of great stuff in this book. Not only the design of like the headers, though, but just the content. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Whatever. Nothing's off topic, is it? Anyway. So, if you enable BIOS, you can do all kinds of things here in the game. You use the tilde, is that what you call it? Key. Oh, I'm like floating. Put me back. I make me tiny. I'm small. Okay, anyway. So, add zone, open-eyed. Add zone, Teentopia. I don't even need to play the game. I can just cheat. Add zone. Add zone. What's the other ones? Alright, I will hammer these. So my wife drew these kids drawings were all my wife. Soon I will have a son in 24 to 48 hours who will be able to do these for me in a couple of years. For $0. Aw, and my dog came to visit. Hey, Tilly. Where's she at? Hey, Tilly. Hey, what's up, doggy? Okay, whatever. Oh, are you scared? There's fireworks outside. Yeah, okay, those are fireworks and not gunshots. Good. And she's a little scared. Oh, sorry, Tilly. You okay? So let's see how fast I can get it with, you know, if you make the window smaller, I don't know how this will, then you can and you wiggle your mouse cursor farther.
Message received from dispatch.
So let's see here. Let's see how fast we can get this. And if you weren't aware, wiggling the mouse cursor makes everything load faster. Downloads, installs. So let's see. Oh, another shortcut, enter. Could be better. Let's see. Oh, why am I doing that? You can press 1 through 5 to select those. And then this one is too bad to trigger. It doesn't look like what we're looking for, so. That was pretty good. Yeah, enter will hit OK on any box, and escape will hit cancel or, yeah, close things. So that's another handy shortcut. Well, let's see, what zones do we have? We need cool punk. Did someone say that? Yeah, child labor. Oh yeah, it's small still. Sorry, I forgot. It's honeymoon quote. Jay, it's small. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, add zone. Hey Leon. All right, so we've got all our zones now. Normally, you don't have access to this zone or this zone. No, you can have access to this zone, but Starport Castle Dream Station you do not have access to. Let's see. I will also do this so as to not impede our this is an underground file sharing thing, and I already know one of the, I think 2 or 3 possible passwords, so I just typed it in, and now we have access to file sharing that you're not supposed to have yet. So let's see here. I forgot what I was going to show you folks. Okay, you know what? I will look at the submitted questions because we got quite a few of them, so I need to get caught up here. One person asked, have you considered making new merch? And we are considering a physical edition. And also, there is going to be a Clifta. Clifta is our fake, real Swedish jazz band. See here. Help me. There we are. This band, Clifta. Their logo, I took inspiration from the band Magma to do their logo. They don't sound much like Magma, but this is them. And I did some fake 70s album covers. And they're like a jazz rock band. Lots of keyboard solos and stuff. Anyway. So a vinyl of that is coming out next week, and the liner notes on the back of the record are all written in character from one of the characters in Hypnospace. And we even justified through the liner notes why this album is being released in our universe. Why, how it crossed over into our existence. That is addressed on the back of the record on the notes. And I made a new album cover for it. In this new version of Hypnospace, and plus there are 30 more minutes of music by them too. Actually, do I have the... Let's see if I have the... I had a... Is this a video of them? Nope. I had a video of them performing. I'll have to get that downloading. And then show you all them. Because I have a video. So the Clifta songs, the jazz rock band, were all recorded live in a studio. No fancy computer shenanigans going on there. I will look up yonder here. Somewhere. Oh, I found it. M4V file. And now I have to download it. Oh, I could just... Okay. Here. Okay, I'm getting off too many rabbit trails here, but I will show you it. I don't know how... So this is them. This is Chris Schlarb. He did this Dropsy soundtrack. This is them messing around. None of that made it in a recording. Can you hear it? Ah, fart. Okay, I see now. I see what I did. Here we are. There we are. Oh, fart. Everyone yelling, we can't see it. Yes. I cropped out this keyboard because it is a Moog, a mini Moog of some kind, like a new version, I think, but it's too new. These glowy little wheels here, no. In this LED, the LEDs in the screen, no. Can't have that. That did not exist yet. I mean, the guitar pedals did not make it in either by virtue of cropping out. That's why it's only like this in the just pointing out that the violin is very cool. That's all. It's probably better not to hear me. I didn't overlay anything. I just cropped out all of the pedals and the everything. It's just the upper half of this image. So yeah, violin solo. Down here at the bottom corner here is I believe it's a Rhodes piano, electric piano. And I love this sound here. Anyway, you know, maybe this will get posted at some point, but yeah, Clifta, really, I think, underrated part of the game, and maybe not underrated, because I knew, okay, how many gamers are gonna like be into jazz rock enough to care that we made up a fake 70s jazz rock band and record, and they have like 40 minutes of music in there. I know not a lot, not many people, so what do you expect? I mean, of course, the funny stuff, and I'm no shade, like, the funny stuff is immediately relatable, of course, but I'm happy they're releasing this vinyl, and I hope people do buy it, because Chris Schlarb gave us a really good deal on this. Effectively, I just paid these musicians to come in for the day and record, and Chris mostly did it for free, like effectively did it for free. So, and it's very high quality for what he did. So, for what I ended up paying, though he does get royalties from the soundtrack, the Steam version of the soundtrack, but you know, I think he's probably owed a lot more. So, you know, if the next game is a big seller, I'll have to cut him a big check, a goodwill check or something. So, yeah, yeah, I think Clifta has 8 tracks now. Yeah. And I think half of those tracks are 10 minutes or longer. Okay, so you uncultured swine. Yeah, anyway. No. So let's look at the questions. Cuz you know, why just poke around randomly? Just so that was my answer to the question, are you making new merch? It's the ADHD, folks. It's real and it's in this brain. Sorry. Oh. So, what I'm going to do soon is go back and look at mods, because we release modding tools for the game. There's a music sequencer and a page builder, drag and drop, WYSIWYG if you prefer. And so, I will go ahead and switch to that soon after I get some of these questions out of the way. Okay, we have one question from Johnny. How many games can you play on Hypnospace? Now, if you've seen... Let's see. Is my line... Okay. if you've seen I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, the question is, are there more games? Yes, there's Janitor. There is, which is old, but there's Drug Runners, which is a Counselor Ronnie game, and it's about running away from drugs, which is why it's called Drug Runners. For the teens. And there is a game, sort of an interactive fiction-esque game. Yeah, I'll go to Counselor Ronnie's page so you can hear.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty.
Is this audio okay? Should I turn the music up? Because I messed with it.
Pretty lame. Duty.
Okay. So, there is a page on a game on Linda's site.
If you're a cool team, don't insert a bean.
So these are T-Nubs. This is a new edition. And you will learn that there's more to Counselor Ronnie than first, than it seems at first. So you eventually learn why he's such a weirdo at the end of the game. But there's that, and then there's Linda's game, which I really like a lot. It's like this MS Paint-esque art, like very amateur-y looking, but in a real, it has a lot of substance to it also. And my sister did voice acting, so it's like an interactive fiction game, but you can lose in it, you can die in it. So you're exploring a mall, a haunted mall, basically, and that's on the December 31st in the game. So sort of near into the end. And I don't think I'll spoil that. Because it's very fun to just explore it yourself. But you can die in many, many, many ways. Yeah, Tom mentioned it. Shopping mall. So let me go back to the questions. And then there's also Outlaw, which is the game your boss makes, Dylan. And you can actually download a more or less completed version of Outlaw. Of course, it's not networked, so you can't really connect to the other users, but you can make HypnoCoin playing it too. And that game is much more fun on a controller. So that's one advantage the console ports have, is the Outlaw game is much more fun to play with like analog sticks than keyboard, I think. But so I guess that brings it to 4 games, maybe 5, depending on what you consider a game. I have a question. Okay, I'll answer this one, and then I'm going to get water. Hi, Jay. I'm a college student working on my computer science major currently who has a fair amount of 3D animation and modeling experience. I'm interested in game design as a career path and wondering about if you had any tips on getting into the industry. How did you get into it yourself? I love Hypnospace, by the way, and I've been making all of my friends play it. Judas, thank you so much for making your friends play it. I couldn't ask for like a better gift than someone out there making all of their friends play my game. It's very nice. What I assume happens a lot is people see it on like Vinesauce or something, and then all the in-jokes from it go around. Because I've heard so many people online reference Granny Cream and also BWL from the game. And then sometimes even in our Discord, and then I'll ask, something about the game, or that someone in the Discord will ask, and they'll be like, "Oh, I haven't played it. I just watched Vinesauce play it," or whoever, which is fine. If you're a fan, it's cool. Come hang out. But I'm just surprised because I'm like a 30-year-old boomer who like is surprised that people now watch games more, I suppose, than play them. But in terms of like getting into game design, I guess it depends like exactly what you mean by that. Like, do you want to join a big studio and like work, as part of, or even a middle-sized studio and work as part of a team? Any job where you have to apply for it, I could not help you. Like, I don't know any advice. So like, I won't go too far into this, but I dropped out of high school. I kind of had like a not, it wasn't a rough childhood. My parents were great, but we just didn't have a lot of money. And I was also very bad at school. I dropped out I took 12th grade a second time to try to fix my GPA. But then halfway through, my guidance counselor was like, "It's not possible. Your GPA is too bad to fix. So just drop out and maybe go to do you call it a vocational school, or some school to learn how to be a mechanic, or something like that," which would have been a wise decision actually at the time, but in retrospect I'm happy I did not do that. So I just did bad jobs for about almost 10 years, like jobs that suck, like telemarketing for sketchy organizations and all kinds of stuff that is bad, like grocery store jobs, and like, I don't know. And then I kept doing this stuff as a hobby. And then eventually, thank God, like pixel art, which was something I learned as a kid, just on the computer, pixel art. I guess I didn't even call it pixel art, but I was just learning it through using MS Paint a lot, and making little game graphics for my bad little click and play games. But pixel art became a thing. Games with pixel art became a thing people wanted to buy all of a sudden in like, the early 2010s. And so I was able to, do some Kickstarters. And then eventually Devolver saw one of my Kickstarters and emailed me and offered to publish. Yeah, for sure. Offered to publish Dropsy, my first game. And then from there, it's just, I've just had more time. And Dropsy didn't end up selling well enough to make this sustainable. So even during and after Dropsy, I was still working, on and off. I tried doing some freelance during Dropsy, but that I'm just so bad at that. And I took 9 months to finish someone's job. Anyway, and they didn't need it anymore at that point. So just never have me work on your thing. I can only do my own things. If I do help with your thing, I'll never finish it in time. Anyway, so I don't have any practical advice mostly. It's a combination of like right place, right time, and working the bad jobs was really nice in a way because I hated those jobs, but they were very mindless. So while I was working these jobs, my mind all day was thinking, when I go home, brainstorming, thinking about ideas, thinking about what I'm going to do when I go home. And then when I got home, I just spent until I went to bed on the computer getting better at art and getting better at music. I tried starting like a prog rock band also back in that day. Not a lucrative idea, and also not Also, it would have sucked if I was successful. It would have been a bad band. But yeah. So in retrospect, I was happy that I worked those bad jobs, I guess. It wasn't very, I had no health insurance, but thankfully no health emergencies happened to me. So, but my advice, I guess, is get on Twitter and share what you're working on a lot, and follow people who, not even like people who are super famous or anything, follow people who maybe have the amount of followers you do, or like less or fewer, and whose work, maybe you can search some hashtags or something, but whose work you think is good. And then, I mean, in 2013 on Twitter, I had 12 followers or something like this, or 2012. So maybe if it's someone whose work you think is good, and you form a little community, be quiet. Then eventually these people will be working in the industry, because just by virtue, ideally, I mean, hopefully, just by virtue of you thinking their work is cool looking, and just maybe form a community, because eventually, as you get older, they'll get older, and then who knows, maybe they'll start a game company, and then you'll be friends, and then you'll have a way into the industry. A lot of it is knowing people, but I think it doesn't mean go and like befriend a famous person or something, or a well-known indie anyway. But I think like most of the people that I know at this point who are doing really well, like, I think I met them before anyone knew who the heck they were, and they just, no one, back then someone would be like, oh, it's a nobody. But of course they would then go on to, an example of that in my community as a kid is that Scott Cawthon. I don't know how you say his name. The Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Like, I remember people on our forum making fun of him and his games. And, there's an amount of cheese to them. But, and now I think all of those people would love to be his friend because he's very successful. But, I don't know. In terms of getting into the industry, I guess just it's all about, as they always say, networking. But that doesn't mean like rubbing shoulders with, I don't know, Rami or whoever the famous people are. Even though, he's a nice dude. Nothing against him, but yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll get to the mod stuff in a second. I'm going to answer a couple more of these. Covered that one. Tom K asked, have you ever checked out how the local web looked like before in other countries like Germany? No, I did not. I've run across a few German GeoCities pages, but I did not check that out, and I should. That would be interesting. I have seen some Japanese websites from back in the day, which Japan is kind of in some ways still in the 90s with their website design, which is pretty cool. A lot of websites just did not change. But I haven't, and I should. Tom, if you have any suggestions for really cool, like I don't know, Germany or wherever, communities from those countries, then please tell me. Tom K, by the way, and maybe still in chat, maybe not, beta tested like the heck out of our game and did a very good job and helped us like pin down some bugs and fix some oversights, a lot of oversights, like a lot of them, and also has some pretty cool mods. But right before we launched on consoles, we did not for somehow his credit got removed in the credits. So right now I would like to say thank you, Tom K, for your hard work, and you will be back in the credits as soon as we get another patch out. Sorry about that. That sucks. Yeah. So someone asked, what would you like to see in a total conversion mod? Yeah, so that's possible to make a total conversion of the game. What would I like to see?
Ouch, my butt.
I would like to see. I don't know. You know what I would really like to see more of in modding in general, because I think a total conversion would be amazing. It's just a huge project though. So if you can even do any total conversion, more power to you. Someone floated the idea of like hunting down Waluigi's everywhere, which I thought was funny. Maybe you could just edit him into this universe somehow. But anyway, I don't want to get a Nintendo takedown or something if they think it's in the
Don't
Switch
be long,
version. So,
Butts.
but I would just, and maybe we're gonna edit our page building tools. Let me just show you. Oh, here, yeah. Does everyone know what Butts disease does? It makes the windows say Butts, and then I don't remember if it does it like this. It also makes, like, let's try to type something. My name. That's what that virus does. It's not very nice. It does other stuff too, but I can't remember. I can't remember what. Anyway, the guy in our game, Tim made that virus, I think. So I'm closing that, and I will now show you some of the development tools, because I'm going to switch over here. But I got off track. Your question about what I would like to see. I would like to see more just people making pages, and more often in our Discord I see people saying, "Oh, I made some stuff but it's not good enough." Have you seen some of the pages in here? Like, the bar is very low for you. It's probably good enough to like make a mod of and put it up. Oh, I unhooked my microphone stand. One sec. Like, and maybe I get it. Like we did put a lot of work into stylistically making a lot of things feel like they fit together with the dithering and with the color palette and the audio. However, like, you don't gotta do all that. Like just make a fun page of whatever you care about and put it up there. Sure. And there's some people right now in our Discord community who are making like a mod of like a collection of web pages that are, I guess, present day maybe, or after Hypnospace as a service closes, and it's just hobbyists is the lore making their own pages. And you could probably put a page in there and it wouldn't be too bad or something. But I just wish people wouldn't think the bar of quality was so high or something. Like, so this is the page builder. One thing, we need to polish this up more. And I was even thinking of maybe making like a wizard that's like, enter your name and the description, and now pick the background, or pick a template. Maybe some real easier way, because this program is deceptively simple once you get used to it. But so this thing, you can usually just click no on it. This is just if you have a mod that's in a different folder. But if you're using the page editor and it's in the game files along with this data folder here, then it's good to go. So this is so easy though. This is what we use to make all the pages. You can use the scroll wheel to scroll through these backgrounds, which is what I do because clicking takes too long. Maybe we should have had a drop down here, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. And you scroll through there. I will show you the things you need to know. One, you should name your page title, and that's here. Hypnospace page. So Jay's fun page. Oh, hey, Eclipse Moon. Yeah, I would like to see more apps too, Tom. That would be cool. We have an app maker, which is basically an INI file that you can configure. If you played the game Drug Runners, which again, you're running away from the drugs. But if you played that, that's entirely made with our app maker sort of system, custom app system. And it's, you can use INI files to make apps, basically. That's pretty complicated. Like the Drug Runners game in particular is pretty complicated. Corey made that. That which is media is his thing. But so Jay's fun page. Okay, you write your name here. Jay Tholen. I'm already in the database, so I don't need to go here. But if you need to add yourself, then you would need to click edit there, and then you edit your user information. So in this info tab is the description that shows up on this little bar in Hypnospace. So see here. Actually, maybe I'll make this bigger too. Okay. This page is full of fun and joy. And then here you can choose your divider thingy majiggy, or the background for your thing there. So, and then that's the basic setup. You have mouse effects. Some of these aren't in this editor. Snowflake. Doesn't look like that in the game, but yeah. Magic. I like that one. Onload scripting is very powerful. So if you wanted a sound trigger, you do this. You just type that. And then you look in the game files. So data, audio. So that would be audio. Let's do a Neil. These are sound effects by Neil CC Riga. Also my friggin'. If anybody knows what causes this, let me know. I think it's something with my old solid state drive maybe getting janky. Let's see.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
All right, he's back. We'll do he's back. Okay.
He's back.
So
He's back. He's back.
please stop.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Okay. So I've got the directory of this. This is so data you don't need to write in, but audio, Neil's SFX, he's back 1.ogg. Oops. And there's parameters, which I gotta remember. So echo, I forgot the parameters. You can add echo effects, all kinds of effects to the sound effects too. But for now, we'll just do that. So when the page loads, it will play this sound. Okay, and also, Oops. 3. So this little pipe will allow you to put multiple scripts. So now, when the page loads, it'll play the sound effect and pay me 3 Hypnocoin. And so let's just put something on here. I don't know. There's so many. This icicle kid there. I never used this image. The information superhighway clearly. Oh, I never used it because it has .com in there. Oh, well, there is the internet in our universe. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Well, it's used now. So, here we go. This is just a stock image I found, but it is free. So, welcome to Jay's fun page. So, this can be confusing to people because if you type here first, like without having created the element first, then it'll just delete what you type. You have to create the element, then it shows up here. So, and you can rename the element. So, page body. So that's for organizing. And then title, page title, we'll call it page title. There. And then make it a little bigger. These blocky ones just don't, that means they don't exist. So if you get a blocky one, then you just keep fiddling with the settings. And we can do a fade. So if you do a fade, click this refresh button here, and it will show you what it looks like. So let's make it faster. 50. Whee! And then there. So any parameter that you adjust, you hit this refresh button and it'll show you. I don't like that color. No. That's bad. Which is good. Alright, sure. That's pretty wacky. Okay. Also, if you have an element behind an element, these are how you order things. So up, bring it down. This is your ordering there. Another thing is if you want to have text sort of narrower, then you can do that. And then welcome to my page. Hey, someone type me a page description and I'll paste it in here. It is a very fun page. So like that. And then like, for example, that lets you do this. And then this, a lot of people don't use this. If you minus 25, for example, then you could do 2 and you have 2 columns. 25, boom. And then, so it's not confusing, I'll just call this page body 2. If you're just joining us or something, I'm going over like the dev tools for the game here. So, just if you're wondering how things worked, yeah. This page is the biggest laugh. Okay. Page excellent. All right, here we are. I like how laugh goes to the next line. All right, so one fun trick that I like to do is splash image. One fun trick I like to do is a fade. And so if you click any, so these blue elements mean they're images. Pink mean they are text. If you click one, And then perhaps let's set the luminosity rather to 150. No. Yeah, sure. Saturation to 200. Whoa. Yeah, sure. And then maybe 90, 80, 95, 90. Yeah, sure. And then you do a fade effect. So because there's one under it, splash image trippy. It'll do that. And then you can even do it again and then make it maybe less extreme. So like, and then set the amount, set it slower maybe. So it's fading at different, heck, let's do another one and just make it like really dark. Let's see how that looks. So 20, 100, 0. Ooh, owie. So if you set that really slow, that one like slowly fades in. Pretty weird. So you can do fun stuff with that, and then like spin. I forgot what that would do. Oh, that does that. That's not very. Heck, let's make all of them. No, 20. Let's make all of them do that. It's gonna make me want to puke though. Maybe 10. And now it's just very disorienting. Into this water, into this water. So anyway, I'm just gonna disable all of that because that's just too much, man. Get rid of that. This, we'll keep that and then make it do. There we go. Nice subtle effect there. So it just makes, if you have a static image, makes it looks like it's moving. Oh, do I say butt a lot and fart probably too? That's not very classy, is it? Sorry about that. Hey Tilly, what you doing? My dog's visiting me again. Hey girl. Hey, wait, where are you? Tilly. No, that's my crotch. That's not the dog. Okay. Tilly. Hey. Tilly, you gotta get on this camera. Too many things in the way here. Hey. Hey. You're so silly. Okay, anyway. Alright. So, but there's other stuff. If you want to change the page height, just do that. And then boom, big page. This will toggle your grid. And so, for example, click here to go to the bottom. If you type here, this will allow you to apply a script after you click on something. So this would be anchor, I don't know, where's the bottom? 30. And then if you click that in the game, then it will go to, well, let's turn this back on. It will go to down there. It'll go to 30. Or you could type, you know, we better save this. So I will save this as data. I'll save this in the cafe. Jay's fun page. Secrets, don't look. And yeah, so now finally I'll add some music. So I'm gonna navigate to the music. I may have not set the right directory for that. We'll see. If not, I will show you how to fix it. Anyone have a... Oh, is the audio something wrong with it? Anyone have a request for the song? Hey. Slush Mouth, okay. I will add T-Nubs. Okay, Slush Mouth. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's see here. All right. So what I need to do is I have a symlink, which is, I don't want to explain it, but I have to change the data directory. So that will be this directory. And now it has made my page look funky, so I will load it again. Okay, all these things are like things that would probably stop someone trying to make a page from even getting very far, but things that I'm very used to. Jay's fun page. There we go. Back to normal. I'll layer that on top, as it should be. And okay, I've had a request for a gooper. See, what do we got here? Reading the paper. See the saxophone. Let's make it fun. Okay. One more. Let's see. No, we already did 11. Maybe this one will also swing a little bit. There we go. That's fun. Okay, so let's go in the game then and look at this page that we have created. And for the heck of it, I will show you this. So to attach a user, this can get pretty complicated. Actually, let's make Gooper illegal. What am I doing? Okay, so Gooper law broken 1. You click an element, you hit 1. That makes it illegal. Let me look at the case idea. Data. Miss case files. Spoilers a little bit. Okay. So this is just called Gooper is that case. So I will make it Gooper. Gooper. So then I will make all of these. We're going to make a killing. 1 content infringement Gooper. 1 Gooper. 1 Gooper. Perfect. This is a page to make us very rich. All right, well, let's look at it in the game now. See here. I gotta remember which one does it. Here we are. All right, let's see if... Upload Goatsy. Oh, can someone paste the link to the Q&A? form. So if you have a question, there's this form, and you can fill it out, and I'll answer it. I'm about to. Oh, I have to cure myself. Dag nabbit, I have virus now. Please don't be a pain. Yes. I was able to type the whole thing. That link doesn't work, or... Ah, the piece of junk. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, so let's see then. All right, here you go. Yeah, there's the shorter URL to the form there. Hey, what the frick? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, and all the search results show up as butts too. That's very nice. Love that virus. Love it. Oh, here. No, please. No, not in the console. I can't even cure myself of a virus in my own dang game. Butt cafe. It rarely will change other words to butt as well. Anyway, okay. Yeah, and butt read Hypnospace guides.
Whether you are new to Hypnospace or a veteran citizen, you've come to the right place. Scroll down and click the multicolored page cards to check out the Global Newsroom, our virtual newspaper, and read Hypnospace guides for exclusive material from the celebs you love. Whoever you are, you're home in Hypnospace.
Oh, it's changing the...
Downloading HypnoCure Light stuff.
Look, it's changing more. I didn't even know Mike made it do that. It's changing, slowly changing more of the text to butts everywhere. What a great virus. Good job, Mike. Okay. All right, let's get...
My butt feels much better.
Okay,
thanks.
Good. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's look at our page that we made. In the cafe. Jay's fun page.
He's back.
And we just got 3 Hypno coin for visiting it. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
He's back.
And we even got 3 more.
He's back.
Yeah, I don't think mods on consoles are just worth it. It's just for a small studio to like deal with all that legally and stuff. It's just too much. So only PC and Mac and Linux pretty much.
He's back.
Well, there we go. We're rich now. Oh, yeah. So I made a page for a conference. In a conference I was giving a talk about this game. And I made a page as my presentation. And so that's in reference to that. I was writing my thing on the way there. Yeah, we were Crosskeys asks if I was ever thinking about a curated mod list. And we've been talking about some ideas internally of maybe even that could come to consoles. Like the game pulls pages from a server and puts them in a special zone that maybe you enable after you beat the game. And then that way we can just live update them whenever we want without waiting for a patch. And then we would perhaps put user stuff in there, like add apps users that that you guys make or whatever. So that's an idea we had, along with maybe making an easier page builder that has a wizard that step by step. You even start with a template, or you can pick from a few templates, bubblegum or whatever, and make it kind of in university, like maybe what the users are messing with. So yeah, this is at one of the templates in Hypnospace. It's called bubblegum, and people use it and abuse it frequently. Like these, you're supposed to link them, but a lot of people just put information there instead of knowing that they're supposed to even link them anywhere. But I think that would be fun, and coming up with maybe new templates. That could be fun. Oh, I can flag myself, can't I? But nothing will happen because you need to script that.
He's back. He's back.
Citizen J. Tholen has been flagged. The HSPD security team will verify all related violations and review J. Tholen's activity to
It was
decide
me
if further
all
action
along.
is necessary.
I did that.
If this flagging relates to one of your assigned cases,
be quiet. Oh yeah, that. Where did I hear that Sound of the Police song? In a show. Recently, I heard it somewhere outside of like music. I heard it in a movie or a show. Yeah, this is loading in after I've done a bunch of things in the game, so it's taking a long time. And I have a bunch of zones. Hopefully this doesn't crash. It's like an older save game here. Oh no! Thankfully I have lots of. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but the pet movement is a little bit smoother now. They like move at an arc. A little less janky. They don't just like instantly turn most of the time. Thanks. Oh, Lemonish there. This globe is Lemonish's creation. Oh, one tip. If you're on PC or a console with a keyboard hooked up, if you hold Control, you can lock the size, the resize, so you can kind of put it at its native size. And if you hold Shift, you can control the angle. So you can kind of snap it and make it look like it's supposed to again if you want to. But yes. I can't remember what that was. What the original was. Whatever. That's fine. And also, you can use the mouse wheel or the up and down arrows to change the Z positioning. Oh, the butterflies. I know there's one up there. Sometimes the butterflies pop out of this tree, and if you click them, you get coins. There's butterflies. Maybe someday there will be a strangely colored butterfly that comes out of the tree. Also, if you feed the tree poopy, then the food grows faster for the pet. There you go. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Cross Keys. I appreciate that. Let's see, what do we got here? So, mega spoilers. Mega spoilers. Okay. Oh, yeah, this thing. You can even unpin it if you want. So it'll just go down and like completely stay hidden until you put your mouse down there. Yeah, we should call it something else for sure. So right now I have the Woodland Lodge theme. This is one of the classic themes here. So if this is a mega spoiler, but when you get to the end of the game, you get access to the Hypnospace archival project, which I think I hid. No, I did not. Oh, it's right here. The HAP. And then you get to see everything that you've visited so far and just how much is left. So for example, there's 429 pages in this capture, and I've seen 37% of those 429 pages, and you can, based on the nearby pages, you can kind of get an idea sometimes of maybe where the page is or what the name of the page is that you're missing. And, you know, some people complete this 100%. To me, that's a little nuts. Yeah. Well, I mean, this was just, I was fiddling around and testing random things. So, but yeah. So this is like, this, you know, in a perfect world, the game would have only been this. And I've been thinking, if we make a sequel, I have a lot of ideas. One is for like a flash or a fake shockwave maker. Something relatively simple, though. Not so complicated, of course. But the other idea is to make the whole game about browsing captures, archival snapshots of a few periods of time, maybe a few years after this game is set in the same universe. And then the goal, maybe you have clients who are like, hey, my brother, well, for an example that's already on here is, hey, there's a person who now is a famous rapper who used to have a personal webpage on this internet service, and they had some old demos of their songs. Can you dig up where these old song demos are? And then you can use clues by searching the internet. Maybe you have to install a new audio codec. Who knows? All kinds of stuff to find where these songs are. And that's kind of a puzzle that's already in here. But I think if we did a new game, I think we might drop the whole enforcer thing, as fun as it is, and just from the beginning, maybe from the beginning you only have one or two dates, maybe just one date even. And then as you play, they add more dates to your, they're like, oh, we found a new hard drive with another backup of a capture. So here's maybe more than 3, like Hypnospace had. But yeah, that could all be pretty fun. And then we will choose an engine that can handle sequenced music. Yeah, I do want to put the last bus to Cybertown. I played a little Telling Lies, but it's just something about the thematic. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. It's just thematically not my favorite type of thing. Like, I was liking, though, for sure, the structure of it. It was pretty novel. But like the characters and the story, just what I wasn't connecting to it super well, I guess. I should probably give it a shot because I loved her stories, the way they structured things, like how information is revealed is so brilliant, I think, in her story, which, it clearly influenced how we did it here. But I should give it a shot again, probably, for sure. Yeah, I like continuing the HAP, but it might not be Hypnospace. It could be some other internet service that happened after Hypnospace. Maybe some employees at MerchantSoft moved on and worked there in 2002 or 3, or who knows. I'm just spitballing here, brainstorming. Something like that. I think that could be fun. But yeah, maybe Cyber Worlds, but maybe not, because Cyber Worlds, since it was another sleep time service, would have probably also been shut down. So I might not go that route, but I think you might be able to learn more about Cyber Worlds through this, because people will talk about it, and they'll talk about Hypnospace too. Like, this is the same world, and maybe it's possible, maybe depending on scope and budget that we have, maybe like a crappy version of Cyber Worlds could be in the game. I don't know. Like emulated. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to overpromise. That would be cool. But yeah, that could be a pretty cool idea. But I would really like also to increase the resolution to like 640 instead of, this is 480 by 270. I'd like to increase the resolution a little bit. Yeah, those are both really good ideas, actually. Current day, and yeah, enforcing a private server, that's a smart idea. And yeah, MerchantSoft employees will definitely return. And the whole .com thing didn't end until like 2005, in my opinion. Like, it crashed, but the spirit of it existed a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is go look at some mods now. So hold on. All right, so I'm going to first download HypnoCities project. I need to re-download it because I only had the old version before. Yeah. I mean, 640 by 360 is still not a super high resolution, but I think I still like the look. So I think I'll go with that, even though a lot of people will be like, it's not accurate. I don't care. I mean, this is very low resolution for the late 90s too, so it fits. It fits. All right, so I will start with this one, and then I will download more. But I don't want to install many at once, because let's see here. Which one is the right one? Dadgummit. Here we are. That's the right one. Oh yeah, if any of you guys are in the Discord, if any of you people who made mods, maybe tell in the Discord mod chat that I'm covering mods now, and I'll go get a drink of water in the meantime. Because I don't, maybe they left because I was taking too long. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
BRB getting water. Don't be long, but fart.
Aw, man. I didn't mute my microphone. Alright, Tilly, you want food? Oh, I'm gonna feed the dog also. You know what? Here, let me put some music on. It'll just be. Oh no! Why are you like this? Here, eat. I have to feed this pet too. Dang. Yeah, alright, Tilly. I know you're hungry. I gotta go feed you. Oh wait, hold on. Let's put on. Where's my tune box? There we are. No. Hold on, dog. I hear you. I like that one.
Never brush your hair. Doesn't matter. How you're always kind. Doesn't matter, 'cause you never cross my mind. You know you meant to be a faded memories, no Polaroid. You made an imprint on me that vanished instantly like corduroy. Was all the cigarettes you smoke. Doesn't matter. How you always laugh at your own jokes. Doesn't matter. How I let you fall. Doesn't matter. I don't think of you at all. You know you meant to be your only memories, no Polaroids. You left an imprint on me that faded instantly like corduroy.
How's this volume? Okay.
You left your stench on me. You're just too rotten to be forgotten. You burrowed into me. You left a dent in me, and I
Okay. So the volume's okay, or music down a little? Okay. So. This is a mod someone made. Is this Dirty Dan's mod? Which one did Dirty Dan make? Yep, this is Dirty Dan's mod, I believe. Or is this Planks? Is this multiple people's mod? I forgot exactly what's happening with this one. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it's Dirty Dan's, I thought. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, cool. So. Is there any music in this mod? So, should I stop the music player? Or no music yet? Barely. Okay. Well, let me know, or I don't know. I don't want to miss it though. Okay, cool. Which page has music? Alright, I'll just start though. So. Ooh, I love XM Play. That would be fun. Okay, so Hypnocities. So this is, I looked at this earlier, but this has been edited and is pretty new to me, so. Alright. This song's so cool. Okay, so.
Hypnocities. Hypnospace is back. Yes, it is. For good this time. What is Hypnocities?
Alright, you can also make him speak faster. Oops, what did I do? Okay.
The Hypnocities zone was created by the HAP team so that people using HypnoS or Open HypnoS can surf Hypnospace like if it was the 90s. Can I still create pages? Yes, you can. Create pages as you usually would and submit it to the Hypnocities zone.
This is very cool. This is kind of what I was hoping for, as someone asked earlier, this is kind of what I was hoping someone would do. And Dan, I'm not sure if it's your plan, but do you want this to be collaborative, like other people submitting them, or is this mostly your creation, or do you want other people to like contribute? Because I always thought it would be really cool if like a bunch of people got together and just made a big fake zone. Yeah, that would be cool. And then like have your characters interact with each other in the zone. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. And you could even mod in, like, you could even give players a job in this, you know, to moderate some of the open HypnoS content or something like this. Maybe they're experimenting with moderation. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, so did I look at this? No, Hypnocities. About Open HypnoS. Allows you to use HypnoS on modern computers. We recommend you move to Open HypnoS, turn off your headband if you're using it, and get Open HypnoS for your computers instead. That sounds smart. So yeah, I like when things reference things like I like in lore when there are things referenced. There, like, you didn't provide a screenshot of this tool. You just mentioned it, but then that opens up like a world of like questions about what could this be? What could it be like? What does it look like? But it's good not to answer some of that and just let people wonder what it might be like on their computer.
Welcome to my little home, friendly stranger. Would you like some tea? Perhaps some coffee, or milk, or other beverages? I have plenty. Oh, how rude of me. I almost forgot. My name is Sander, but everyone calls me Kid. I enjoy many things, notably listening to music, playing video games all day, or hanging out
Wow,
with my
that's
friends.
the same key as the
I have
song.
a very secret club, only the greatest may join, or even know about it. If you attempt to
Sorry,
join,
I have to
not quite the great man slash woman slash dark being slash etc. you think you are, you will be instantaneously transported to a world of extremely hot plasma, killing
Oh,
instantly.
that got
If you
interesting.
betray the club in any way, this will also happen to you. Tread carefully, wise fellow.
Very ominous. Also, I really is this red background a text object? Let's see here. No, maybe not. It's just a color. Yeah, I'll turn the music down a little bit and make hippie. Here, I'll turn this up, the game up. And turn the music down. Alright. Is that okay? Okay, that you did the page builder. Okay, Castle Cyber Circle.
You're cruising the snare of the data superhighway, when out of nowhere you sneak past a digital wormhole and get shipped again into an alternate element of time. Notwithstanding, you're okay with this however, on the grounds that you stuffed a few tidbits. You hear the blackout electronic beats of a.hsm record out yonder. As you hypno-surf nearer towards the music, you run over what has all the earmarks of being a hella old manor that looks dubious and no doubt frequented with the ghosts of Hypnospace past.
Yeah, I think that haunted GIF I never used anywhere, so very nice.
All rationale advises you to GTFO, yet against better judgment you state screw it and head inside.
So this is a real page. Oh, cool.
Welcome to the coolest cyber castle on Hypnospace. Eat up some pizza rolls and chillax in my lair, but BEWARE what lurk within these castle walls.
Interesting. You know there's a script where you can make any image a sticker, but I don't remember what it is. Tom might remember it. But you could add a link, add it on the link where you click it and it'll trigger a sticker on your desktop. Alright, I think that was the end of that, right? Oh yeah, I guess you could just download. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this song. I gotta turn it up.
When we were both young and pretty, you had so much to say, but things weren't perfect in the city, so now you moved away. And my, look how you started.
Hello, I'm Ophelia, I'm 23, and I love old school Mahalo. I found J-Style when I was 6 gratitude to Gwen Staff, and not long after the veggies boom. In 2011 I began wearing Mahalo and in 2015 I changed to old school when I understood that was the style I cherished most. I have an energy for vintage keyboard and electric design, and gather vintage 90s/00s Japanese road style magazines. I gather vintage dolls, locks of hair, send me a deal, and general familiarities and charming things.
Very nice. I'd like to see where this character goes. I like how you have splash pages for your characters. I don't think I did enough of those where it's like a thing and it's like enter my domain. You just go right. Chowderman has one. I think that was a thing back then. I should have done more of those actually. Oh yeah, I like this. Do you know how to do the citizen data? I know it's a little janky, so I should maybe make a video on that. Oh, those just not working.
Time flies, soon everything looks strange, and a chill is in the air.
I like this logo.
You still got mountains in your mind. You never even tried to climb.
Just chillin' for now, college mode. I'm so lost LOL, but I'll find my way though.
Hey, hey Zoomer. Windows 2000 is quite cool. And this is an alternate reality Discord, I suppose. This reminds me of those videos by that one dude. He has his wife narrate him. Is he a Dutch guy, maybe? Man, what's his name? I don't remember. Should I click this? Oh yeah. Is that better? Or how is it?
Downloading Discord install _ovos.
I'll click it anyway. If it crashes me, you've ruined everything. Where is it? Yay, I installed Discord. No! Oh. Oh yeah, I will. Tom, do you have any suggestions? What would you prefer I check out? It can be multiple, but maybe the overload. If you have an overload mod, right? Maybe I'll save that for the end. I don't think so. This is the first one I'm doing. Which one is yours? I didn't do all the questions yet. Alright, you know what? This mod rules. Just, there's a lot to it. Okay, is there anywhere in this mod I should look at before I move on that you want me to look at? But I would suggest for all of you with the PC version, go check this mod out. You can download it yourself in the mod area. Where is it? Where's your page? I did Cool Kids already.
Welcome to my little home, friendly stranger. Would you like some tea?
It gets very dark.
Perhaps some coffee, or milk, or other beverages. I have plenty. Oh, how rude of me, I almost forgot. My name is Xander, but everyone calls me Kid. I enjoy many things, notably listening to music, playing video games all day, or hanging out with my friends. Leave you're not allowed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't tell me anything. You didn't use this, did you? Because it looks... You did. Very clever, very clever. You used the eye. Okay, you guys know George? Yeah, maybe. He's a time traveler. No, I'm not crazy. Listen, hear me out. So, I've reached out to him to ask him if he was on Hypnospace before. He mentioned something about net cities. What? No way. And now we have Hypnocities? This dude has to be a time traveler. How did he know that something like this was gonna exist? Don't tell anyone that you know this. Oh yeah, this song is new to Plus. Pretty cool. One-legged friend. Very cool. You use two things. This is a really cool. Oh, Grayson's back. You need to draw. You need to show some of Grayson's new artwork. All right, bye, Leon. It was cool hanging out with you. Is Grayson still drawing the weird anime car women? Is what I want to know. Spoilers. Anyway. Alright, that was fun. But I would highly suggest checking this mod out. Hypnocities. I will show you how once again. Tom, did you have any opinions what I should check out? Yeah, mods, you don't have to leave the game at all. You go here to mods, and then go to download mods. Boom, and then you have the browser here. And you can click one and install it. So I can install these themes. Boom, download. No, I didn't do overload. No, yeah, Tom, which of yours? All right. Overload, crazy check. How many of these can I download? Whoa. Okay, cool. So they'll all work together then. Except overload. I will. Yeah, okay. I will not do overload yet. I'll save that for last. Ooh, oh yeah, I'll do that as well. Net Settler archival project. Nice. Okay. Oh, Zane Rocks 13. Before Zane Rocks 14, there was Zane Rocks 13. Okay, let's see here. So if you're joining us, I'm checking out mods that our community has made. So, okay, so. Cities, I'll remove this. What? Oh, they were already checked. I'm such a dum-dum. Okay. Christmas. That and alright, I think that's good. Okay, I'll run overload in a new save. I'm not doing Michael the Cockroach. Maybe at the end I'll do Michael the Cockroach. Okay, cool. So I added these mods. Now I will log back in. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I'm messing with
Downloading
some
Cobalt
mods.
pop-up block installer, Cobalt Crazy Check installer,
Oh.
Cobalt Tic-Tac-Toe installer.
This mod was from before we had the big HUD, so it's kind of broken a little bit. I'll make the HUD small again. There we go. As it should be. We've got our Windows fake XP here. Pretty cool themes. I like them. I like them. Okay. So, hey, Super Tony the Tiger. We are checking out mods that people have made. Tom, are the new things in downloads mostly, or do I have to find them? I forgot. Yeah, they are. Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
What do you mean virus detected? I don't get viruses. I'm smarter than that.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
That's okay. I'll deal with the virus. I've been pretty good. Alright, so.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
I'm curious how I find the next settler. Oh no.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now. Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
Oh, December 31st. Okay.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
It's on December 31st. Do I search net settler? No, I gotta cure me. Hold on.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
Please cure me. Thank goodness. Okay. So December 31st. And I assume I search net settler. No. Help me, help me. How do I get to it? Do I need to add the zone? Anyway. Alright, let's, in the meantime, okay. Do you remember what the zone name is? I'll just type in the code. Okay, oh, the peanuts. Yeah. What's the zone name? Just NAP? Yes, I named myself Butt Fart. You know, when you're testing stuff, you just... Okay, then, okay, so... Alright, let's see if that works. And, oh, there we are. NetSettler, Enforcer Only NetSettler Archive. Oh no. I don't think you should consider that the canon name. What should you paint? I mean, it could be, I guess. I don't think the person would get the enforcer job. Adrian, you should go to the nap zone. Oh, we have a console here. So there's scripts that you can type in, like get paid. And then 99. Alright, I gotta play tic-tac-toe soon. Alright, folks. Which one should I do in tic-tac-toe? Middle? Bottom left? Okay, now what? Okay, next. Tom K made this, by the way. He's in chat. Alright. Okay, so we got middle right was the first one, so left, middle right. Well, I think we won. Alright, one more. Alright. Which one? I'm gonna top left. Okay. Okay, this is very I know, exciting. All right, hold on. Let me get the music going though. This is actually quite impressive that he got this tic-tac-toe working at all. Here's Red Strike. This is a dude from my hometown, and he did 2 flip-flop songs. I produced them.
Sometimes it seems
They're
like
his
this world getting the
songs.
best of you. Just keep your head up. Keep pushing. Hey.
It's pretty hacky.
I know
It is
this thing
hacky.
called life can be
Okay, so
ruthless. At times
middle.
wondering how you're gonna get through it. All the worry and stress can be a nuisance, but it's always a better way.
This is a tic-tac-toe game that makes you feel good about yourself.
Big things becoming mainstream and grazing the big screen. I wanted to do it all, but had little to give. How could I chase dreams? Could barely afford to live. No crib, no whip.
Here, let me stop the music. I gotta. Ha! It still has the Trennis.
Hello, it's a beautiful day for Trennis at Babo's Arena. I'm Pippi Jones.
And I'm Derek Nova.
This game is already out on Switch now. It came out a few days ago.
Looking back over the past, 2 of these men I've met before, it reminds me of those times that Wilmar's tennis shots surpassed even.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I like it. There's a script on here that auto refreshes the page every second. Or jumps between 2 different pages, cool person and cool person 2. No, I'm stuck forever. Alright. Oh, if you didn't know, you can click the zone up there to go to the zone.
Hello, it's a...
Oh, we're in a Merchantsoft directory. If you didn't know, we are playing mods right now. So these are mods that people actually made, and those people are probably in the chat. Probably. To the game. Okay, so...
We will be switching the NetSettler servers off on November 10th. This gives everyone about 8 days to take their pages off of NetSettler and plop them onto Hypnospace. We're telling everyone that we are switching them off on the 20th, but we really can't afford to keep those running with our current financial situation. After the transition, the NetSettler servers will be dumped into the backup folder and then will be repurposed as HS servers.
Oh snap. That's not very nice.
Welcome back.
I'm a fool. This is what happens when you let people mod your game. Welcome back. Alright. Alright, cool. Well, I won't click that again. Alright, so I'm still curious though. So these are probably unfinished. Hey Liz Star,
Hello,
how you
it's
doing?
a beautiful day for
Yeah,
Trinus
right
at
now I'm
Papa's
going through
Arena.
some
I'm
mods
Tippy
that
Jones.
people have made.
And I'm
This is
Derek Nova.
the NetSettler archive.
We are here together today to watch
And
the
it's
International
pretty
Men's
much
final.
Yes, we have Walmart
you
Studio
know,
and Kirby
supposed
today.
to be like old NetSettler
Looking
pages.
back over the past two of these men.
And so this is like the is it supposed to look like that? Oh yeah, because they moved the pages, right? That's on purpose. So there's missing images. Very clever.
NetSettler was a little project that we made just for fun, and it spun into a profitable business. After a while, NetSettler became our most successful project. But all good things must come to an
Liz
end.
Star
We
here
are
has the
developing a product
world
called
record
Hypnospace that will change the way you
in
think about computing
speedrunning this
and sleeping.
game.
It will take the form of a headband that you
So-
plug into your computer at night, wear to sleep, and do
Great
whatever you
job.
want. Hypnospace will contain so many fun things to do, like build your own website, play games, chat with friends, and more. We hope you can move on from NetSettler, as we are in the process of doing. The transition from NetSettler to Hypnospace will begin on November 2nd, 1999. Thank you for your support.
What I really like is all of the on purpose missing broken images, because of course they rammed all these pages on a different server and things got lost. Pretty fun. Pretty cool idea too. Hey Wimp. Zane Ox.
My name is Zane and I have a girlfriend. Her name is Angela and she is beautiful. She plays video games and uses Cyberworld. I heard Merchant Soft was going to make some stupid sleep time NetSettler, but I don't care. Classic NetSettler FTW.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Hypnofont.
Oh, very nice touch. Very nice touch with the Hypno font at the top, or like the little thing at the top corner. Yeah, that's Cyberworld is this version of Canada or something, right? Is there anything I missed?
Hello, it's a beautiful.
Don't click that. That will get me shut down. I think I hit it all so far. Very promising, I must say.
Hello, it's a beautiful.
Now I must... Did I do all the Cobalt stuff I installed, or did I miss something? Sorry, Tom. Where's the one that I missed? Yeah, I know Overload, but... Okay, so we have Tic-Tac-Toe, and I got the virus. The pop-up block. There we go. We need to add more icons. I'm unsure of what to expect. Okay. Oh, by the way. Okay, let's see here.
Downloading Professor Helper.
Ah, my mouse is bad at the double clicking sensitivity. I'll turn the one click icons on. Alright, there we are. So. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's already open. That's why it's not working. Good Lord. Lord help me. I've had a long day. Okay, what were we doing? Help me. What was I gonna click? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Professor Helper. No. Thank God. Okay.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper.
That's nice. That's very good.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper. Professor Helper here, ready to help.
This is too big, I can't see. Okay.
Professor Helper here, need some help? Great!
Oh, it did block it. Very good. Very good.
Professor Helper here, ready to help.
That's pretty cool, actually. Admittedly, I haven't dug into these enough because I've just been so busy. Let's see here. I did check out Overload, which is why I'm saving it for last. Oh, it's in my email. Spoilers all around.
I'm Professor Helper.
Nice. Okay, you know, I should answer some questions. Probably, actually.
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
Alright, I'm gonna actually I'll go back in and then I'll answer some of these questions here. Because we have quite a few now. Alright, I did this one about
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now. Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me Now.
Okay, I'll put the music back on. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, when you have this icon here, let me be less obnoxious. Magician. Viola. Voila. Okay, so when you have this icon, it means it's an odd file. That means in our universe, that means it's like a WAV or an MP3. These are sequenced songs. So they use the sequencer that we made, and so that shows the difference between the two. And you can even you can't drive. Yeah, but so this is sequenced, and I love this song, Jeff, You Matter. It's in the new version of the soundtrack. Yeah, so I'll put Red Strike back on.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper.
Sometimes it seems like this world get the best of you.
Thanks, I'm glad. That's nice about the sound design there. Yeah, Barnaby rules, but I already listened to Barnaby.
Hey, I know this thing called life can be ruthless. At times wondering how you're gonna get through it. All the worry and stress can be a nuisance, but it's always a better way. I can prove it. Big dreams are doing these big
Okay, so
becoming mainstream.
Those Barnaby songs are so good. I don't have a favorite song. They all have their own purpose, but my favorite Barnaby might be Corduroy, might be Come Closer, one of those two, but Satellite Electrica is very good too. It might be, I like it more than Satellite Orchestra.
Professor Helper here. Need some help?
Yeah, a lot of this is new content. This cursor. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, answer some questions. So this music is Red Strike. I really wish we had more flip-flop. Only 2 real songs now. And then Nelson's goofy acapella, which I actually like. I should turn them into real songs. So, questions. The music in the BIOS menu is actually the main theme of this game. It's Millennium Anthem. So someone asked, is the music in the BIOS inspired by Temple OS? And no, it's just inspired by PC speaker sound, you know.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper.
So, another question is, have you considered porting the page builder to Mac and consoles? Probably not consoles. Mac might be possible, but it's very hard with the software we used, which is Construct 2. Very hard, because of reasons. And probably not worth it, because, right now the amount of people interested in modding is, and this could be because our tools aren't accessible enough, so I could see that, but it's just not a lot. So like, we would be spending a lot of hours, on that, and
Please
like
return to your post.
For, I think Mac users are maybe 10% of people, and then the small percentage of those users who would then want to use the page builder is an even smaller chunk. And like,
with a helping hand.
I gotta uninstall that guy. It's just not financially feasible to like justify it. Maybe though, if we get time. But we're really focusing on the main game and bugs and all that stuff, so it's just when people buy something from you, you got to do those have to be priority, like bugs and then features in the main game.
Need some help?
And then so it's something we want to do maybe, but like it always has to be lower priority, and so we haven't gotten to it. But.
Songs where they mourn or even realize that I'm gone. Did I touch your heart? Did I leave a legacy? Will you remember me? Will you remember me?
Okay. Bye, Professor. Do you use any mods in your playthroughs? Sometimes. But not much. Mostly because my playthroughs right now are trying to find bugs and all that. I don't play for fun because I know everything that's in the game. Johnny asks, how much community content do you watch?
How much content do you watch? Let's plays, reviews, etc.
I watch a lot of it. I'm always searching Hypnospace and seeing, and clicking through, watching what people do. It's very interesting to me the terms people decide to search for. That gives me ideas for what to add to the game. And it's also so it's very helpful for that reason, especially if we're thinking about a sequel, just collating all of the searches people make. I really wish we had it send us some of that data that people search for. But it's interesting, and I like seeing what people do with their desktop. It's always very fun seeing the little how they use the stickers and stuff. So yeah, I watch a lot of those. It does frustrate me when someone is having trouble with a puzzle, not because I think they suck, but more because I think I designed it poorly. You know, that's always a thing. But sometimes the solution is right on the page they're on and they're just not looking at it, and you're like yelling at the screen, "Look, it's right there, it's flashing! The thing you need is flashing!" But, you know, that's game development. You know, that's not unique to this game. But, you know, most of the time I do think it's something I could have done better. And then I take notes and try to do better next time. Oh yeah, Johnny's asking, can I edit this for my YouTube channel? Yeah, I think maybe I'll upload this. Not Adrian, I don't know if he's still hanging out, asks, do bigger butts make bigger farts? I think the answer is yes. I think. Because if you think that... Does that mean the butthole is bigger? You know, I can't say, but you think, is the fart sound made by the cheeks? If it's slow motion, is it like... And if that's the case, and you have bigger cheeks, then it would make a bigger sound, right? Like, let's say you got a tuba, a very small tuba and a very big tuba. Of course, the big tuba would... It's late here, so anyway, done with that question. Johnny asks, what is your favorite Hypnospace page? I like Future Recycler a lot, is a new page. I think, you know whose page I like a lot? Maybe not my favorite, but I really like, I don't know if you guys have seen Sandy cards. So Sandy notices people in Hypnospace when they're down. I meant to add more of these. And then she tries to send them a nice card she made with like a Bible verse. And so these are something you have to search for to find. But so for example, some people were making fun of Arlan's art. So she just sent him a nice little card that she made with a Bible verse. Or for Abby, you know, Abby's the person who you ban her Gooper images. And Abby misses her daughter a lot, who passed away. So she made a nice card. So I really like this concept of these cards that she didn't really publicize or anything, that you can find that she... I think she saw Corey being picked on, and so she tried to cheer Corey up, you know. So she made him this card. So I really like that. I really think the content that's like smaller scale like this lands more. Yeah, it's underground and you have to dig it up a little bit, but I think that lands better than like secret hacker guy. Like, okay, yeah, I've seen that in every game that has an operating system, but you don't see like a boomer lady being nice to some kid and sending him a cheesy card looking card because she just wants him to feel better. And I think that it just feels good to see that kind of goodwill that people have towards each other in a video game, maybe. I'm sure that's in other games too, but I think that's maybe one of the things I'm proudest of in the game is the Sandy cards. Oh yeah, so there's oh, there's a bug. This girl, Reby Ruth Pinson, Rebecca Ruth, her parents think Squishers is satanic, and so they get rid of her Hypnospace headband. I'll show you. So earlier on, she's like excited about being on here and praise the Lord. Her family's Christian. And I mean, and if you're just joining, nothing against Christians or Christianity. I am a Christian. However, you know, I think it's important to, you know, be critical. And not critical as in tearing down, but just assessing honestly, you know, what Christians do. If it's a group that you're a part of, then you have to be honest about what they participate in sometimes. But so she's into Squishers and praise and worship and drawing, and then there's a Squishers art contest in the next part of the game, and then she enters this Squishers art contest here. This totally sweet Squishers art contest. And then, if you go to the final day in the game, she says, "This is my last goodbye. My dad is selling my headband and canceling Hypnospace because someone from church saw her page and that Squishers was on it." And of course, Squishers is satanic, of course. So, and in the game, you can find elsewhere a conspiracy theory thing about Squishers being satanic. So, so that's not unfounded in, you know, in terms of the world building. But I guess the worst thing about it is if you go to Counselor Ronnie's page, he's sort of the Teentopia mascot. They've announced who won, and it was her, but she'll never know because 1, her dad sold the headband, and 2, Hypnospace shuts down. So she'll never know she won this art contest, and it's a little sad. Yeah. Pretty small scale again, you know, small scale stuff. Alright, you have to go buy accurate zoomer. I will go do overload now, actually. And then I think I'll hit the hay. I'm getting pretty tired. So I will add overload to this one, because it's just the new game that I made. Gotta download it. And yeah, so these are all mods that people made here, and I'm going to add Cobalt Overload download. I'm going to turn my volume down. I'll turn the desktop audio maybe minus 4 decibels. So be careful, like, it might get pretty loud here. Yeah, Liz, yeah, that's I think that's what maybe the main strength of the game. I don't know, other than the obvious things, that the things that hook you are the aesthetic, perhaps, in the audio, but I think the stories all being just very small is something valuable about a good differentiator about this game. And, you know, not even small in terms of like, it's just about interpersonal relationships, but more small in a class way too. Like these aren't like college, like a lot of indie games, and they're good, no offense to them, but like maybe it's 20 somethings and about their relationships with each other and about their struggles in college or when they're college aged. And one thing I thought was very important is representing people, how people may be of different class backgrounds. People don't have a lot of money. And this technology, you know, how that intersects. Or people who had different upbringings, like maybe not as good of an education. And you can find them in here. Or race even. It's somewhat more subtle with race. Because I didn't feel super qualified, but it's there, especially if you look at how Gil and Kev J interact. You can see some, maybe some race stuff, but again, that exists, but it's also not the point. The point is just people, you know. I'm getting real like weed smoky in my brain here right now because it's late. So what was I gonna do? Oh, the overload. How do I do the overload? Oh, I don't. Maybe I forgot to do it in the mod thing. Here, I'll do that. Check it. Yeah, it's there. I've never smoked weed, but I feel like right now I have because I'm tired. Oh, I was on the wrong. Did I do the wrong user again? Alright, I'm turning my volume down. Alright, enjoy. This is a crazy mod.
Downloading Cobalt Overload Installer.
See if we can.
My name Butts J Tholen IBUTTS.
Alright, this will be the final thing for tonight. And, yeah. Okay. If you have seizures, seizure warning. Okay. I'm going to start. Yep. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out. And here's the end. Tom, how do you suggest I do this? Which version? Okay, V3. All right, I'll do V3. That's actually kind of pretty.
You are a winner. You are a winner. You are a winner.
This is a mod, folks. Combined with some of our own stuff, but yeah. There's something nice about this. There's something nice about this. I'm finding it relaxing. I don't know why. I'm clicking the pop-ups. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, the you are a ding, you are a ding. It was like had a rhythm. It was nice. You know, you could just record the audio output. You could record the audio output and put it out as an album, and I would buy this. It's cool. That is so cool. Yeah, does this go forever? Okay. Wow. Well, folks, it was very fun hanging out. Maybe as this occurs, I will try to answer some more questions. I'll be very quick. What is the Stump app in the trailer? The Stump app is actually the recycle bin for the Woodland Lodge theme. It has a custom... Oh, there we are. Has a custom recycle bin. I mentioned in a previous stream that there might be another named update. Any information? Yeah, maybe. We're thinking about it. Don't know yet. what it'll be exactly. All right. I'm going to hard quit because I don't want to No. No, I get this crap out of there. Which one is it? No. Game. All right, there we go. Okay. I couldn't Alt F4. It's not letting me. Okay. So. Okay. Where's me? Okay. So, folks, that was very fun. I hope you enjoyed your time here at Hypnospace University. You win. Ding, ding, ding. You win. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, let me try to gently see if I can play that song. My neighbors behind me might be asleep, but I can... Let me see. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, let me look at the questions though. Okay, nah, I can't do this. Let's see here. Johnny said, "Stop up." Favorite Hypnospace song probably is Millennium Anthem, the end credits song. The Barnaby's Chair new stuff is super good, and also I like Clifta. I like Clifta's Cosmos Eternal. Hot Dad, Chowderman, like every Chowderman song. It's hard to pick one. Ready to Shave is great. I think the Chowderman's Hotel Room is very underrated. That's one of the ones for download on his page. Oh well, I can't find my plug, so. How do you get more cursors? You can find more cursors on Mr. Mystery W's page, and it also comes with a few cursors. The toughest thing to add into Hypnospace Outlaw is new applications, because it's so like applications that are complicated anyway. Because we have to make sure that they don't interact with any of the other many applications, programs, like in a bad way. So we have to account for all kinds of edge cases when we add new apps. The easiest thing to add is pages, for sure. Are there any secrets that haven't been found yet? Someone else asked that, and yeah, I think people found everything, but some things aren't widely known. Like, some things aren't known by our community in general. But individuals have found them for sure, I think, at this point. Some of the new stuff, maybe not, one or two things, but Some things aren't fully in there that are secrets, so they probably don't even register as significant yet. That will be later. My favorite addition in Hypnospace Plus, of course, the new music, I just like it a lot. But I think the new Counselor Ronnie stuff is fun. It gives him more character. And I like Zane's the new stuff from Zane and his secret list. Speed running. Hold on, format. I need to wrap this. When speedrunners break the game, I love it. It's very cool. If I see a bug people are using for speedrunning, and that's the only time anyone ever encounters it, or a sequence break, then I'm happy to leave that in. Unfortunately, many of the sequence breaks that speedrunners like the most, also somehow people manage to access, and then they end up having a bad experience. So unfortunately, like, we've had to patch some out, but we have thought about and talked about intentionally putting in some very, very short paths to finishing the game just for you speedrunners to find. Yeah, but we haven't thought about that or implemented it yet, because it would, that has a knock-on effect if we do that on other parts, and we just have to make sure it's very tight. If we did that, we'd have to plan it very tightly, but I think that would be fun. I didn't design the squishers. I did design 5 of them, but Plasma Mom was by By9, the person who did the squishers. And I mean, it was supposed to look a little devil-y, but more like impish, like goofy Halloween demon, not like satanic. The question was, did you design some squishers to be semi-satanic, like Plasma Mom? But I would say not really, other than just stylistic stuff, not like spooky, not like with meaning, just a theme, like the Doom demons. But probably intentionally, like, demon looking. And this is spoilers. They asked if a certain character died because of having a seizure during the mine crash, and I would say probably yeah. The character died because of a seizure. And I think that's all of the questions. So I will see if I can find the chords to this. Maybe I will be bad right now. This isn't in tune either. Come to visit for the break. Oh no, I don't have it all together. In the parking lot we taste snowflakes. Whoops. Key change. The bread makers are probably controlling the weather. Their show's deserted and the checkout lines are longer than all the tinsel tying up the trees. You let me down now. You let me down. Y2K. a short version before bed. Okay, guys. It is bedtime for me. Oh, Mini Rope. Let me look at your question. I missed this one. Why is Hippie so annoying? I don't know who Navi is. Can you enlighten me? Oh, Zelda. Ocarina of Time. Of course I know who that is. No, it's not a reference. If you think Hippie is annoying, that's your opinion, dude. Yeah. Nah, Hippie's more like was gonna be more annoying because if you used virtual pets or something, Hippie was going and you used it for too long, Hippie would have interrupted you and been like, "Hello, you have been using this virtual pet for 35 seconds. Please return to your work," and all of that. So he was at first supposed to be a little annoying, but then we realized, well, he can read any text to you, and that's a really good accessibility thing. So he veered more into just being an actually helpful tool. And like page text that's hard to read, if you right click it, he'll read it. So we thought that would be a fun gameplay thing too. Maybe if people remember, oh, I can't read this text because this page is a nightmare. Or some of the pages where their 30-day trial ran out and you can see the little shutters over the little blinds over the content. If you right click on the stuff, you can tell what it says by having him read it to you. So that's fun. Normally you can't read most of it. So that's a fun, you can put little Easter eggs with him that way. Yeah, Johnny, I did answer that. I don't know if I'll edit it, but I'll just maybe put the whole stream up or maybe cut it into 4 videos or something and put them up. Yeah. But on my YouTube channel. Anyway, everybody, so it is actually bedtime for me. This has been the longest stream I have ever done. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm having a baby. My little boy. Oh my gosh, Johnny, you know that. I forgot. You're the person who knows that album. I don't remember the chords. Yeah, that's Pig Stole Our Golden Ring is an old song I made. It's on Spotify. Anyway, yep, alright, good night everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks, nasty anime. Does anyone know how you invade a channel? If anybody wants to, because someone told me they had a suggestion. Do I just type that in the chat? Anybody have a suggestion for some channel to raid? Maybe even if they're playing Hypnospace. Hey, maybe someone who doesn't have many viewers. You can make them feel good. Alright, I'll look. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Alright, let's do this dude. Alright, let's do this person. Okay, I found someone with only a single viewer. Okay, and they're streaming Hypnospace, so let's try that.